Silent intro.
No. It didn't start right away, so the intro is actually you saying silent intro.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
For all?
Sure, something like that.
Yeah.
This time with 100% less bush light.
That's good.
Yes, it is. I replaced it with water. Like a responsible adult. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What if PWAA actually standed for wow, now it's me tonight. Professional Wrestler Adrian Andrews.
Holy shit! That's such a good name! That's a good name!
Yes.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Also, I want to point out PWAA is Hwa.
Wow.
And I'm... Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. Really, I am.
You don't look fine to me.
I'm fine.
We're going to the office.
Fine.
Come on.
Yeah, so fine.
Come on.
Huh?
Office.
But
Office.
I'm fine. So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact Suicide Note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Uh-oh.
Are we being tracked too?
Mr. Dick, the transceiver.
Hello? Wright & Co. Law Offices? Wait a minute, this isn't a sales call.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait! Maya, let me hear her!
Very well. Let me just turn off this filter.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Maya! Maya! Damn it! Cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What is she? Come on, Phoenix.
Phoenix, you have literally... Come on.
What does she mean by that?
Yeah, that's the voice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Sorry. Mia!
I have a message from Maya, so come. Ask me anything you want about her.
Where is she?
How's Maya?
She's safe. For now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
Glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
Didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
Ugh.
Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her? Okay, yeah, that's good. You know nothing.
Nothing. I'm starving. I could really go for a Happy Meal or some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die.
Hooray for not dying!
Hooray for not dying!
Hey.
Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now.
Oh shit. Ooh, what's this?
Huh? Someone dropped a card here.
Wait just one gosh darn second here!
Okay then.
Huh?
Now you just hang on one fucking second here.
Kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it.
Okay.
Huh. Weird. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. What's it doing here?
You gotta love that thing they throw in there just for the player to have an oh shit moment.
What's this? Feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Drat, it's locked. But this door's locked. It seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Ah, that's it! The shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I have a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. Happy Meal, here I come. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No!
Oh.
Are you serious? Son of a bitch.
I forgot they did that too.
Oh, bastards.
That's just wonderful.
So wonderful.
That's mean.
Okay, up and at 'em.
Adrian did it.
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there'll be a mountain of evidence that'll implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday.
Yesterday.
I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
I understand.
Is that Mia?
It's almost time.
Okay.
Yep.
Mia.
Why do they do that so much?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. End of the day. Slow down a little bit.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
Fuck off! It's him! This is Wright.
Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial.
Oh, was that the day? Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. People don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
Present? What in the world would you want to give me?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please.
Wait. Kidnapper sent me a present.
Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who was that?
No one. It was nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
Shut up!
Wow. You may be a handsome man, but shut up.
Yeah, just shut up, man.
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Engard. Are the prosecution and the defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
This is awkward. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me?
Your Honor.
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
What?
What? What I just said, what?
Shot?
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
This is a terrible present.
I mean,
It's like,
I don't
holy shit,
like
this guy
her,
is not
but I
playing
just
around,
want
is
her
he?
shot.
His present?
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, no. Oh, shit. This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright?
I don't have the answer. I don't know.
She's alive and is in stable condition.
That's good. Whew. You're...
I thought he'd show up.
Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Shit! Fuck! Damn it!
The prosecution is ready. Naturally.
This is not a good... I wish you wouldn't do this! Can we get the bald guy instead?
Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details, and locked it down. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Engard.
You should send him a signal to not do this. Hey!
Fruit
Get the
basket.
fuck out of here!
The court acknowledges the prosecution. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Shit, fuck, shit.
Right? I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer.
You're a real son of a bitch, you know that?
Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Bastard!
Witness, your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir.
Sure.
Detective, I'm gonna take down the precinct for now. For now? After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
Detective Gumshoe!
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Can I go
Lift your head up
now?
and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be... kitty. This is going to be one very rough fight.
You're telling me, man. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth.
The murder happened after the Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carita, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we'll believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought that there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case... Discord, please.
Just gonna...
Maybe I should change the
Discord?
server setting again?
I don't know.
Discord. There we go.
Later found the had nothing to do with the murder.
Oh, I think it was better on the other server.
Yeah. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant were alone in the room. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright, buddy, you know the deal.
Pressing simulator, go.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6. It ended around 8, and then there was a short break. Special post ceremony show was displayed in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's where the victim's body was found, correct? When, not where.
Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant Matt Engard's manager. She's a real pretty lady, sir. Ah, she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she'll grace us with her presence. With the show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Engard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir. I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
The cause of death, wasn't that because Mr. Carita was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Take a good look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to his bandana. Bandana?
Banana.
His bandana, sir. That's thing wrapped tightly around his neck. Ah, yes, I see. His bandana.
What? I don't like this. Then, what about the knife?
There's gotta be some kind of wordplay that was there originally that was awkward to translate.
Yeah. Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We must have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
And why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal. The jamming ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory?
No.
A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of that too, but the only fingerprints on the guitar case are the victims.
Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
That was a little loud.
What was that?
Me tossing a can towards the trash can, missing and it bouncing off of a glass bottle.
Yes, sir. Even when he was outside for a survey, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yep, that's right. Had nothing to do with the case at all.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Engard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe. Please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. Matt Engard and Marguerite were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Jamming Ninja's button.
Looks like an egg.
It was ripped off the ninja costume that was found in Mr. Engard's Hakama. Hakama? Whatever.
Hakama? I don't know.
Hakama, it's... Whoever knows how to properly pronounce that, I apologize for mispronouncing it. It's there.
So we mispronounced everything we've done today. It's fine.
Yes.
It's hard for a non-native speaker to guess which syllable should even be stressed in a Japanese word.
Yeah. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought a knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty cleanly, sir. And there's this button.
Looks like an egg.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood?
Bloody egg.
Bloody
Immature egg.
You will give me an egg.
You will give me an egg.
Yes, and we know that the blood is the victim's blood, sir.
What?
All this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Sorry. My controller just decided to fuck me, I guess.
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, Wright?
I'll find the hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
Pressing simulator hasn't built us yet.
Alright, my pointless questions are go. I mean, shit. But in terms of popularity, Mr. Engard won, did he not?
Yeah. But you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Korea was always one step behind Mr. Engard in everything.
Okay.
This year, it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown.
But Mr. Kurita lost the Grand Prix in the end.
That is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing.
Beep, beep, beep.
I like how Discord froze immediately after we heard the phone ringing.
Yeah.
That was my phone being like, notification.
So,
Excessive heat
ellipses?
wave warning.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for it to be unfrozen. Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Engard was beating Mr. Kurita in the popularity polls.
Well, yeah, I guess, but...
Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Did you see that? That was good. That was a good one. That was good. Right? Right.
Yes, I quite agree.
Hell yeah.
Well, detective? It's not, well... I guess if you had to put it that way, then yeah, it would have had no motive.
Oh no.
Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
Oof. No. It's...
Okay. Discord server change, maybe, again.
Do. It's having some problems tonight, I guess.
No. Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. That's cool, man.
I look forward to your pension negotiations.
Oh!
Ooh. No! Not you too, pal. Now, detective, let's continue with the testimony. No. I pension too.
Don't worry, buddy.
Pal.
You lose your pension, you can be a bodyguard for the law office. It's fine. Yep.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir.
What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone?
My pension, pal.
Fuck your pension, man!
I need my pension, pal.
Do you have any proof that the button belonged to the victim?
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
Let me put it this way. I'm asking if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
But can't you tell just by looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir.
Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Thread.
Huh?
The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match.
Yeah, that's it. That's a perfect match, pal. Yeah. Pension here. My pension is safe.
That's Edward for Yeah.
Killing it, man.
Yeah. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat.
Stupid son of a bitch.
Good to have him back, though.
Nah. When was this button found?
Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Karita. And then we did a search on the mall, and that's where we found the button. So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people.
Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, we didn't actually think of that.
I can't believe the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, Wright? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There is no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So, is the defendant the owner of the knife, then?
Oh, that's...
What? What?
We'll get back to that.
Did we just loop?
No, it's fine.
Not yet.
There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he brought the knife. Bought the knife.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fall, so it's not great for walking around with either.
Well, this is not good. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for.
Phoenix.
What?
There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late.
A button covered in the victim's blood and a knife with Engard's fingerprints.
Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing.
That man's staring at the ceiling, counting the dots. We're still in a world of trouble.
Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weaknesses. So let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix?
Alright.
Yeah, it's a small one, but there is a blatant contradiction.
Alright. I'm gonna even remotely pretend that I know what it is and stare at this for a while. For the knife. Bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. Let me double check the evidence stuff here.
Yeah, check the knife.
Do we even have the knife? We do.
Yeah.
He couldn't buy it if it's from the fucking hotel!
Hotel?
Wait a second!
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant, got a knife.
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh? It has Gatewater. It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle. Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel.
Uh-oh.
The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
Not necessarily. I mean, just because I stabbed you with a knife from a hotel does not mean I didn't plan to murder you.
But is there a reasonable doubt that I didn't plan to murder you?
Like, yeah, there's no hard proof.
Yeah, there is no hard, Yes, that is very true. This is a very big.
Uh-oh.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mia, he's giggling. He's laughing. He's chuckling. Mia, help. I'm scared.
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
He's mocking me now. I'm not ready for this. What? Don't let him hurt me.
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
Ah.
But I did know.
Currently on the force.
Oh, yikes.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
Well, why, it's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Karita's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
There is a knife and fork on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Engard.
Shit.
Especially what was on top of his table.
Yeah, look at those teacups. That's crazy.
There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy, would it?
We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Engard's knife was missing.
Ugh.
Mr. Engard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Shit.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction.
It seems like Edgeworth had this plan from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Evidence not yet shown.
He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about that, Mr. Wright?
Well...
Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here...
Save scum, save scum!
Save scum, save scum.
The gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, you have something important and necessary to present to the court.
Actually, I do. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court is yet to see.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance and only one.
What the judge is saying, Wright, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
I messed this up. It's curtains for all of us.
You may now present one
God.
and only one piece of evidence. Now, what is that important evidence you show the court?
Yeah.
This is...
It's gonna kill you. One shot.
Freaking out here, man!
Okay.
This is a lot of pressure!
I don't remember for sure which piece of evidence is, but the two that I'm thinking about, do you remember what the respective strange things were with the glass and with the suit, like the guitar case?
There was water on the top of the guitar case, but it was, you know... and what was the other thing you asked me about?
The glass.
This one?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
wasn't
the glass,
touched at all?
Yeah, hadn't touched at all.
It was on the table perfectly fine when everything else had been knocked off the table and broken.
This is a wine glass, is it not?
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Fuck. Well, what do you all have to say?
Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth?
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion.
You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass.
What? Shit.
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
It does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright?
Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? Fuck it. I appear weak here, the trial is over. Can look for my proof later. Shit. For now I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
They might just fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
Shit! What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
I was hoping. Then...
Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
Don't bother.
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What?
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
Can't believe I fell into another trap!
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to render my verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
At least clearly not on the just win at all costs mantra anymore.
Yeah.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Zap.
Gotcha!
I wonder what happened to the calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy! It's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand?
I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
She's not bluffing.
Miss Witness, the terrible crime is all the court needs to know. Zap. Oof.
Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now.
Edgy wedgy.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, ma'am.
No, please, by all means interrupt her, please.
His fucking pupils, dude.
Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dear Ewan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of the victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that N-guard saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corrida.
But those two are the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well, please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo!
Oh boy.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye on the whole... keep a good eye out the whole time. Yeah. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Engard, Matt Engard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
So Mr. Engard came out from the victim's room.
See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Well, we'll have to wait to do that next time because it's 55 minutes in and we don't have time. So next time we're gonna suffer this testimony cross-examination, I guess.
Yep.
With the Gorgon.
Yup.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.